Eat more food if you want to increase height.
Eat less food.
Drink 5 liters of water daily.
Don't go to the gym.
Eat less food.
Don't go to the
Eat
gym.
more food if you want to
Don't go to the
increase
gym.
height.
Don't go to the gym.
Situation has also become something like this, and you've already watched thousands of videos on this topic, but no solution seems to be helping you. Instead of thinking about what challenges we will face in the future and what we need to do in our lives, everyone is fixated on their height insecurities. That's why I thought, why not fix this problem of yours too? There are so many misconceptions about height growth that people have embedded in their minds. Even if your height is tall, you should watch this video entirely because it will teach you a lot. Maybe you don't know that you can increase your height at any age. Yes, at any age. You might think I'm lying. If that's so, why is the average height of Maasai tribe people 6'3"? What do they do differently? Why did Devin Larratt, a regular wrestler, manage to increase the size of one arm compared to the other by training just that arm for 2 years? There are scientific reasons behind all this, and if you understand them, I guarantee your height can increase by 1 to 2 inches. Possibly because you're learning to drill things in a different way. But why wait until after and then you get fat in 16 inches, or whatever their body size? Hopefully it helps at the physiological level. If you apply everything carefully, this video will be no less than magic for you. And honestly, you have one task. If this video wastes your time, leave a bad comment. But if you find it valuable, ensure it reaches the right people who need it. Also like it so that it can reach as many people as possible. Let me clarify a few things first. Going to the gym doesn't stop your height from growing. However, avoid ego lifting. So after all, why do you need to lift heavy weights? If you plan to pursue weightlifting in the future, keep at it. Lifting excessively heavy weights can cause long-term harm. Instead, if you perform the right exercises correctly, your height can even increase. Secondly, many people think their height isn't increasing because they're making some mistakes. But that's not the case. Let me make it clear that 80% of our height depends on genetics. So, whatever height you are destined to have, you will achieve it, even if you eat less food, though you shouldn't. Suppose you reduce your food intake, your body will still prioritize height growth using the nutrients you provide. That's why you might notice that some people grow taller, but don't gain much body mass. This happens because of a low diet. In essence, the body will accomplish its tasks with whatever resources it has, so there's no point in taking unnecessary stress, as it can negatively affect your height and overall body growth. Thirdly, if you have tonsillitis, it can slow down both your height and weight growth, or even halt it altogether. I was once advised to get surgery for my tonsils, but I insisted on not getting it, so no surgery. And in my opinion, the height and weight growth I was experiencing was due to the stress from my tonsils and overall vaccination rates. Luckily, my height grew, and today I'm 6 feet tall. But you shouldn't take such risks. If you have any issues, address them promptly. Fourthly, if your body has excess fat, there's a high chance your height may not grow or may stop growing entirely. Why this happens will be explained at the end of the video. Our height appears taller because of our bones. 2 major components determine our height: legs and the spine. Let's first explore how to increase the height of the leg section. According to Wolff's Law, if we put regular stress and load on bones, their size and density can increase. Conversely, inactivity can make them weak and smaller. This is why when Devin Larratt trained one arm continuously for 2 years, that arm increased in size. Now the question arises, how can we use this to increase our height? The answer is simple. We need to apply maximum stress to our legs. What will happen when maximum stress is applied? Microfractures will form in the bones, and when these fractures heal, the size and density of the bones will increase. Exercises to induce microfractures. Massive jumping. You need to perform high jumps. While jumping, keep 3 things in mind. Don't stiffen your body too much, don't lock your knees, and aim for your head to touch the ceiling, though it won't. You need to imagine that it's possible and give 100% effort. And then so many times I see people that they play the game. Sprinting. Run at full intensity for 40 seconds, then rest for 1 minute. Repeat this for 3 to 4 sets daily. These are ways to apply maximum stress to your legs. Now let's talk about the spine. The section extending from our skull to the tailbone is the spine, which is a major contributor to our height. The spine consists of small bones called vertebrae, separated by discs called vertebral discs, made of cartilage. If your bones are heavy, you're able to walk faster, your legs work better, your arms feel better, your limbs feel better. Spine consists of small bones called vertebral discs, made of cartilage. I know this might be boring, but understanding the logic is crucial for increasing your height. These discs enable the smooth movement of the spine. Healthy discs are vital. Unfortunately, most people's discs dry out due to a lack of nutrition. Our spine contains 24 discs, responsible for 33% of our height. Each disc is about 1 millimeter thick, totaling 24 millimeters or approximately 1 inch. Starting with the main bone, having a different working impression causes the plant to grow differently, making the workload deeper and the less experience closer to the center of the joint's deliver. The last part is important. Most people's discs dry out due to a lack of nutrition, or approximately 1 inch. Unfortunately, most people's discs dry out due to lack of nutrition or applied properly, therefore making them difficult to trim. So all you have to do is put them in the water. So this potato, when it comes to consumption, cartilage plays a significant role in the health of our skin and height. Without delving into the complex science of cartilage formation, let me simplify. Glycine, an amino acid, helps improve hormone production, metabolism, energy levels, and sleep while reducing stress hormones. Most importantly, it increases collagen, essential for bone health, and therefore height growth. To benefit from glycine, you should consume 40-60 grams daily, but most people only get to 30 grams. This is why intermittent fasting isn't suitable for everyone. You must consume foods like fish, nuts, eggs, red meat, and milk. Without water, watery milk is pointless. Include these items in your regular diet. Imagine if Maasai people adopted our lifestyle and vice versa. Over 1,00200 years, their children would grow weaker and shorter, while ours would become stronger and taller. Lifestyle changes are key to improving our height and overall body health. Additionally, you need to stretch your spine to its maximum potential. Gravity negatively affects our height. To counter this, hang for 1 to 2 minutes daily or do pull-ups. Always maintain a straight posture. It raises stress hormones, lowering your immune system. Stand well backed. Hold your belly while walking for 15 minutes daily or do pull-ups. Always maintain a straight posture. Drink pool water. Stretch more than 2 minutes and sleep at least 6 hours a night. As I mentioned earlier, my height is 6 feet, but because of poor posture, I feel it's 5'11". Most people ignore their posture, so learn the proper way to stand. Keep your shoulders slightly back, bend your elbows slightly. Distribute your upper body weight over your hips, not your knees. Keep your chest at a 90-degree angle to the ground. Now, here are some hormones that promote height growth. I won't go into too much detail, just the essentials to ensure maximum hormone release for height growth. Unrelated to things like exercise or exercise-related or social media posts. What I'm talking about is things like hormones. Get 7-8 hours of sleep. Avoid eating 2 to 3 hours before sleeping. Find someone who can support you to totally overhaul. Ensure adequate vitamin D by spending 10-15 minutes in the sun daily. You can also take supplements if needed. So, if your body fat is high, it can halt your height growth. Excess fat increases aromatase, which converts testosterone to estrogen. High estrogen levels block growth plates, stopping height growth. Too much estrogen can cause other issues, including a feminized appearance in men. So reduce your body fat first. Lastly, the biggest issue is that people understand and get satisfied, but fail to apply what they learn. Always apply what you learn and give your maximum effort. Don't let your insecurities dictate your success.